Thank you, you too. Thank you.
Well, this is exciting, man.
Oh, thanks.
I interviewed you last year in Hall of Fame for like 2 minutes. Was it enough for me? I had to come again.
Okay, hey, good to see you.
Yeah, okay, so we're from Israel, a website called Makoman, and I'll give a quick introduction in Hebrew if that's okay?
Yeah.
אוקיי, אז אנחנו נמצאים כאן עם אלוף אולימפי קורט אנגל מ-1996 באולימפיאדה כשהוא זכה במדליית זהב with a broken freaking neck up to today. היום הוא עושה את הקרב האחרון שלו ברסלמניה, קרב פרידה מהאוהדים, ובואו נראה מה יש לו להגיד. קורט, how are you in these tense days for you?
I'm doing good.
You don't look that tense actually.
I'm sorry?
You don't look that tense actually. You look relieved, like you're okay with everything that's happening.
It's like a walk in the park. WrestleMania, it's what I do.
Yeah, but, how much is the element that this is the final one sitting on your shoulders and keeping you busy with in your mind?
I feel better about this than anything I've ever done, so I'm relaxed. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy myself.
Feeling complete, like in your heart with your career, anything that you think you could achieve that you didn't, or something that you would try to do if you could?
No, I don't regret anything. I've had a great career, and I can't think of anything that I would do over again. I wouldn't be me without everything that occurred the past 20 years, so I'm very happy with my career.
Yeah, remember the rookie year, world champion, European champion, intercontinental champion. What else is there to do?
Yeah, I had a great rookie year, and the next years after that were incredible too. So to win 6 world heavyweight titles here, and in a span of I think 6 years, I had a pretty good run.
Yeah. I must ask you, did you have mixed emotions after you left and then you went back, like keeping everything that happened behind you and getting together back with Vince and everything? How was that? Was that weird for you, or?
No, it was good. It was better than I expected, and I didn't expect to come back. Just somehow, some way, I got led back to the company, and I'm very grateful for that. But I figured my career would be over after TNA in 2016, but it wasn't. So here I am.
Do you feel that your second run here now on WWE stands in the same spotlight that it did before? And
No.
Is that something that also led to your decision to have this WrestleMania as your last run?
No, I'm 50 years old, and
Don't look like it?
well, I am, and I feel like it. So it's my time. It's my time to go, and I'm standing here right now. Going to WrestleMania, there's a lot of talent that don't have a match there. So I'm kind of keeping somebody from having a match at WrestleMania because I'm having my retirement match. So it's time for me to go, Wow.
Kudos for seeing that and taking care of all the young guys. Now, our viewers sent us so many interesting questions for you, but I want to pick the most simplest one that you must have been asked thousands of times. You had so many classics over the year. 5-star matches over and over again in the early 2000s. I gotta ask you, of course, the basic question of picking one match that you'll take with you for the rest of your life, one of your favorites.
I can't.
There are just so many.
There are too many. I am Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Shawn Michaels, Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Triple H.
Basically everyone you beat in Hell in a Cell at Armageddon.
Yeah, but I would probably say Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21.
I was hoping you would say that. I wanted to say your match at WrestleMania 21 was the most classic one, maybe. I gotta say, the first couple of minutes of those matches that you have at WrestleMania is also WrestleMania 17, if you remember. You go very, very technical all the way, and that's like my favorite part of wrestling. Like I can watch those 2 minutes over and over and over again. I want to ask you, do you feel like now that you're living, is it like the start of the demise of technical wrestling as the matches get maybe less time frames in the TV and the style has been changing? What do you think about technical wrestling these days?
Well, it's hard to do because there's a limit on time, but I think more than that is these guys today, it's different. Faster pace, a lot more stunts, a lot more flying in the air, and a lot more chance to get injured. So there's not a lot of real wrestling anymore, but it doesn't mean that it won't come back. It always comes back again. But right now we're at an era where it's action, 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 and it's a lot different.
Well, hopefully we'll have more technical wrestlers, because I just think it's the most credible style there is. I always like watching you like defending yourself within the moves and all that. And we see some young wrestlers. Any young wrestler that you see today that you think have the potential to main event WrestleMania in the upcoming years that we don't know about yet, that they're not main eventers yet?
It could be anybody. There's a lot of talent on the roster. Yeah, there's a lot.
What led you to picking Baron Corbin as your last opponent ever?
I think with the whole story, the way it was going, and him and I fighting over the GM role, and it was just the right person to do it with. I think that a lot of people might be disappointed, but I think after the match, though, they won't be. And I think that it's the right decision. He's a younger talent that you were just talking about that would be suitable to win the world title eventually. So I'm just catching him in his early stages.
He'll probably be happy to hear you saying that.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see what happens on Sunday, though.
Yeah, okay, so that does happen. So let's go to the stuff that can happen. If you could choose one opponent of all time, like past, present, we can't tell anything about the future, but who would you pick that you didn't face and you kind of miss it?
Probably Bret Hart, or
that could be a classic.
Yeah, and Ric Flair in his prime. Those two would be really cool.
Both happened lots of time, by the way, on my PlayStation. Okay. Great matches, definitely. Okay, so Kurt, this is really exciting for me to talk to you. I want to thank you on behalf of all Israeli WWE fans and Mako Men. And may you have another 5-star match at WrestleMania. We want to see some technicality there. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much.
You have a good day.